Can you hear me?
Yep, they can.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Lady Panthers and the Lady Cubs of Olney here in Olney. Turned out to be kind of a dreary, drippy day, JJ. We're in the cold. We knew it was going to be cold, knew it was going to be windy. Had no idea it'd be drippy, too. We'll give you the starting lineup for the Lady Panthers. Diana Charo, number 1 in center field. Number 21, Briley Harden in left field. Number 12, Chloe Hans at shortstop. Number 2, Jacqueline Rangel will be the DP. Number 20, Ruthie Wright will be in right field. Jalen Kinnebrew, number 14, will be on third. Briar Pierce will be on first. Madeline Glass on second. Ruby Smart will be behind the plate catching. And Brylin Dawkins will be batting flex. And she is the pitcher for the Lady Panthers this afternoon. Starting lineup for the Lady Cubs. Number 5, Morgan Simmons on third. Number 14, Haley Craven in center field. Number 23, Aubrey Englishby on second. Number 13, Kristen Fields will be behind the plate catching. Number 9, Allison Alvarado in right field. In right field. Number 21, Ava Stewart in left field. Number 20, Natalie Simmons on first. Oakland Hopkins, number 12, is going to be at shortstop. And in the circle for the Lady Cubs, Kinley Lauderdale, number 1. Another district game for these two teams. Kinley Lauderdale in the circle. First up will be Diana Charo, the center fielder for the Lady Panthers. And the wind just started blowing again, didn't it? Mm-hmm. It was kind of calm, and now it's game time, and it's going to be windy time, I guess. Pretty cool. I haven't checked the temperature, but I'm sure it's definitely in the 40s. Feeling maybe colder with the wind. Trying to get my pages. It's kind of hard to do paper in the rain. Diana Charo had 2 hits, 1 run, and 4 stolen bases against the Lady Pirates in the game on Monday in Seymour. She'll be the first batter for the Lady Panthers, wearing number 1. Briley Harden on deck, Chloe Hans in the hole. Looks like we're about to get started here. Diana Charo first up for the Lady Panthers, the center fielder, number 1. Kinley Lauderdale in the circle, Kristen Fields catching for Olney.
I'd like to say before we start, the camera behind the plate's going to be a little shaky because it's on a net.
Yeah, and that wind likes to pull that around quite a bit. Diana Charo, the center fielder, the batter. Kinley Lauderdale, first pitch is strike called by the ump. 0-1 count now for Diana Charo, no balls, 1 strike. Briley Harden on deck, Chloe Hans in the hole. Lauderdale in the windup. This one comes across. Diana Charo hits it down the third baseline. It's going to go and give her a... She'll stay on first. Nice hit by Diana Charo.
You can almost see her on that camera over there.
Oh, yeah?
It's got some rain on it, though.
Yeah, there's a little bit of rain coming down. Just a mist, but it's enough to mess everything up that it touches. Number 21, Briley Harden, the left fielder, now the batter for the Lady Panthers. Chloe Hans on deck and Jacqueline Rangel in the hole. Diana Charo on first for the Lady Panthers. Kinley Lauderdale in the circle for Olney. She'll wind it up. Goes a little low, and Diana Charo is going to take base number 2. So she'll be on second for the Lady Panthers. Briley Harden, the left fielder, with an 0-1 count. No balls, 1 strike, or 1 ball, no strikes. Excuse me. Quite a crowd here today, in spite of the weather. Lauderdale in the windup. This one goes foul to the right.
Ball.
Strike 1. 1-1 now the count for Briley Harden. 1 ball, 1 strike. Diana Charo remains on second. No outs here in the top of the first. Just getting underway in Olney in the water. A little bit of rain, a little bit of mist, I guess. This must be what it's like in the rainforest, only not as cold, just wet. 1-1 count for Briley Harden, 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, top of the first. Diana Charo on second. Kinley Lauderdale in the circle for the Lady Cubs. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 now the count for Briley Harden. And Diana Charo moved back to second base. Chloe Hans on deck, Jacqueline Rangel in the hole. 1-2 count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Riley Harden, the batter for the Lady Panthers, number 21, the left fielder. Kinley Lauderdale in the windup. This one's a foul ball. Keeps the bat alive for Briley Harden. 1-2 count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chloe Hans, a shortstop on deck. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP in the hole. One-two count for Briley Harden. Lauderdale in the circle. Diana Charles in second. No outs, top of the first. Lauderdale comes across a little high, hits her in the back. So that'll be a first base taken by Briley Harden. Runners on first and second now for the Lady Panthers. That'll bring up Chloe Hans, the shortstop, number 12 for the Lady Panthers. Hans had a hit and 1 run against Petrolia on Monday. Jacqueline Rangel on deck. Ruthie Wright, the right fielder, in the hole. Kinley Lauderdale in the windup. Goes a little high. Good stop by the catcher for the Lady Cubs. And Charo takes third. That's 2 stolen bases for her. And Harden goes to second as well. So runners advance. 1-0 count now for Chloe Hans, shortstop number 12 for the Lady Panthers, senior on the squad. Jacqueline Rangel on deck. The pitch comes in. Hans fouls it to the left. Strike 1. It'll be a 1-1 count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. One the count now for Chloe Hans. Jacqueline Rangel on deck. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP. I believe she's also a senior. Is that right, Jay? Jacqueline Rangel is a senior? Okay, that's what I was thinking. I forgot to write that down. Ball low, good stop by the catcher. 2-1 the count, 2 balls, 1 strike for Chloe Hans. Kristen Fields behind the plate for the Lady Cubs in the catching position today. Kinley Lauderdale in the circle. 2-1 the count for Chloe Hans, 2 balls, 1 strike. A little high on that one. 3-1 the count, 3 balls, 1 strike for Chloe Hans. Jacqueline Rangel on deck. Runners on second and third. Diana Charo on third and Briley Harden on second. Lady Panthers wanting to score here in the top of the first. Well, they got the lights on. 3-1 count. The pitch comes through. A little high. It'll be a walk for Chloe Hans. That's going to load up the bags for the Lady Panthers. They'll have 1 on first, second, and third. Diana Charo on third. Briley Harden on second and Chloe Hans on first. That'll bring up the DP, Jacqueline Rangel, number 2 for the Lady Panthers. Bases are loaded, top of the first, no outs. And Kinley Lauderdale. And this one goes down the third baseline. It's going to be a 2 RBI hit for Rangel. And Chloe Hans will stop on third, and Rangel will be on second with a 2 RBI double to left field. That'll bring up Ruthie Wright, the right fielder. Lady Panthers now lead it 2-0 in the top of the first with no outs. Chloe Hans on third, Jacqueline Rangel on second. Ruthie Wright now the batter, the right fielder for the Lady Panthers. Wright had a hit and a stolen base against the Lady Pirates on Monday. She lays down the bunt. She's going to be running it over to first, and the undecided play on third. That'll keep the ball in play. That'll make it Ruthie Wright on first, Jacqueline Rangel will remain on second, and Chloe Hans on third. Jalen Kennebrew, the third baseman for the Lady Panthers, now the batter. Briar Pierce on deck and Madeline Glass, the second baseman, in the hole. Lauderdale in the windup. This one goes a little bit low, ball 1 on the first pitch. 1-0 count for Jalen Kennebrew. Kennebrew had a hit, 3 stolen bases, and 1 run scored in the game against Petrolia on Monday there in Seymour. 1-0 count for Jalen Kennebrew. Bases still loaded, no outs, top of the first. Lady Panthers out front 2-0. Pretty pitch called by the ump, a strike. 1-1 now the count for Jalen Kennebrew. 1 ball, 1 strike. Briar Pierce on deck, Madeline Glass in the hole. Wind picking up again here, gusting off and on, but it's enough to keep you cool. This one's on the ground, goes past the second base. It'll be a 2 RBI single for Jalen Kennebrew. And she'll take it. She'll go on to second, and
Come on, girl!
there we go. They're going to run it in. It's going to end up being a home run on errors. So a 2 RBI single for Kennebrew turns into a home run out into left center field as Chloe Hans crosses the plate. Jacqueline Rangel crosses. Ruthie Wright comes in, and Jalen Kennebrew comes in as well. So the Lady Panthers now lead it 6-0. Top of the first, no outs. Briar Pierce, the first baseman, number 8, going to be the batter to come in now. Madeline Glass, the second baseman on deck. Ruby Smart, the catcher in the hole. While the Olney coach is talking to his staff, his pitching and infield, we'll tell you about New Horizons at 209 North Washington. They specialize in personalized services to cater to your individual needs, from haircuts and coloring to styling and treatments. New Horizons can help you achieve your desired look. They also offer pedicures and manicures, so give them a ring, 940-889-3255. Briar Pierce, first baseman, number 8 for the Lady Panthers, now the batter. Madeline Glass on deck, and Ruby Smart in the hole. Ball on the ground. Good stop by the catcher for the Lady Cubs, Kristen Fields. No runners on for the Lady Panthers. They lead at 6-0, top of the first, no outs. Madeline Glass on deck, Ruby Smart in the hole. Briar Pierce with a 1-0 count. Kinley Lauderdale. This one goes short. It's going to be gotten by the pitcher, and it'll go over to first for out number 1. Next up will be Madeline Glass, the second baseman, number 5, the senior for the Lady Panthers. Ruby Smart on deck, and Diana Charo in the hole. Seymour out front, 6-0, top of the first, still no outs. Lauderdale's pitch a little bit low on that first one. 1-0 count now, 1 ball, no strikes for Madeline Glass. Ruby Smart, the catcher, on deck, and Diana Charles, the center fielder, top of the lineup, in the hole. Lauderdale gets it across a little bit low, out inside, ball 2. 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes for second baseman Madeline Glass for the Lady Panthers. Ruby Smart on deck. Jay, you're freezing?
A little bit.
A little bit. Do you need to? I didn't bring another chair. I'm sorry.
Chair.
Yeah, you got to run around. I forgot. Ball high and outside. Good stop by the catcher Kristen Fields for the Lady Cubs. 3-0 count now. 3 balls, no strikes for Madeline Glass, number 5, the second baseman for the Lady Panthers. Ruby Smart, the catcher, on deck. Diana Charo in the hole. Lauderdale has another low pitch. That'll be a walk for Madeline Glass. That'll bring up Ruby Smart, the catcher for the Lady Panthers. Diana Charo on deck, and Briley Harden, the left fielder, in the hole.
Have to go wipe out that first base camera now.
Is it?
It's covered in water.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's the way it's headed, I think. It's coming from the back of us that way. Ruby Smart, the batter. She's going to hit this one on the ground. It'll go to third. She'll scoop it up, tries to go to second, and hesitates. So Madeline Glass will get to first or second, and Ruby Smart will be on first. That'll bring up Diana Charo, the center fielder for the Lady Panthers. Briley Harden on deck, Chloe Hans in the hole. We'll have a courtesy runner for Ruby Smart on first. Runners on first and second. No outs, top of the first. Lady Panthers out front, 6-0. Kinley Lauderdale in the circle for Olney. She'll get it over a little high. And Madeline Glass is going to be out on third. And Ruby Smart will be on second. Ruby Smart's courtesy runner. 1-0 count for Diana Charo. 1 ball, no strikes. She's going to pop this one up, and the pitcher dives for it, and it rolls out of her glove. Nice try by the pitcher, Kinley Lauderdale. That'll put Diana Charo on first, and courtesy runner for Ruby Smart makes it to third. Can you tell me who's on third, JJ? Who is that?
Third.
Is that Millie, or is that Rutledge? Is that Grace Rutledge?
It's not Rutledge.
Is it not? Is it Shahan? I think she
so.
may have ran. I think she may have ran. I was trying to remember who ran for her last time.
I think it's Shahan.
I think it's Shahan. We're going to call her Shahan. And when she gets closer, maybe I can tell. Riley Harden, the left fielder, batting again for the Lady Panthers. She got hit by the pitch, her first at bat in the first. Chloe Hans on deck, Jacqueline Rangel in the hole.
It's very rude. The far camera fell over.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I have to go pick it up.
The one in the outfield?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, I noticed that flag was straight out a while ago. It was really blowing. Oh, the perils of the press. Praise the Lord for zip ties. JJ's going to try to rescue the camera out in center field. Took a nosedive. This wind is gusting, for lack of a better word. Riley Harden, the left fielder, number 21, now the batter. Runner on first and third. Wild pitch gets past the catcher on the first one. Be 1-0 count for Riley Harden. Charo advances to second. 1-0 count for Riley Harden, left fielder for the Lady Panthers. No outs here in the top of the first. They lead it 6-0. Oh, excuse me, 2 outs. Ball 2, 2-0 count for Riley Harden. 2 balls, no strikes. Chloe Hans on deck and Jacqueline Rangel in the hole. Runners on second and third. Diana Charo on second and Brooke Shahan running courtesy on third. 2 away, top of the first. Lady Panthers out front, 6-0. Looking to score again before they turn it back over to the Lady Cubs. This is going to be low again. 3 balls, no strikes for Riley Harden, the left fielder for the Lady Panthers. Kinley Lauderdale in the circle for the Lady Cubs this afternoon. Kristen Fields behind the plate catching. 2 away, top of the first. 3-0 count for Riley Harden. Another low pitch will give a walk for Harden. That'll load the bags up one more time for the Lady Panthers. Shahan on third, Charo on second, and Riley Harden on first. Chloe Hans, a shortstop, now the batter. She had a walk, her first at bat in the first. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP on deck, and Ruthie Wright, the right fielder, in the hole. Two away, top of the first, and the bases are loaded for the Lady Panthers as Hans comes to the plate. Kinley Lauderdale gets the pitch off low, ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP on deck. 1-0 count for Chloe Hans, the senior, number 12 shortstop. This game for the Lady Panthers. This one's hit high, and it's going to be in right center field. And it's going to be caught by the right fielder. Nice catch by the right fielder out there for the Lady Cubs for out number 3. That'll retire the side. 3 runners left on and 6 runs scored by the Lady Panthers. They lead it now as we go to the bottom of the first. JJ will be back shortly to put me some ads on here. While we're waiting for him, I'm going to tell you about Miguel's Welding Fabrication Repair for all your welding needs. With 30 years of experience in the welding industry, from a simple repair to a custom-made flatbed, give Miguel a call at 940-232-6553. He is a proud supporter of the Lady Panthers. And as I told you earlier, New Horizons at 209 North Washington specializes in personalized services to cater to your individual needs. From haircuts and coloring to styling and treatments, New Horizons can help you achieve your desired look. They also offer pedicures and manicures, so give them a ring at 940-889-3255. I want to let you know that next Tuesday, that's going to be March the 31st, the Lady Panthers will be on the road. They will be in Windthorst to take on the Lady Trojans to start the second half of district play. Then on Good Friday, April the 3rd, the Lady Panthers will travel to Electra. That's a 10 o'clock in the morning game, so if you don't have anything to do on Good Friday, if you'd like to come back to Lady Panthers, or you can join us right here on Seymour Panther Radio on YouTube, just come on and watch on there and wait and see what happens as the district continues to unfold. Lady Panthers did lose to Windthorst the first round. They did defeat Electra in Seymour that first game, so they'll take them on Good Friday. In the circle this afternoon for the Lady Panthers is going to be Brylan Dawkins. Ruby Smart is going to be behind the plate as the catcher. We've got Briley Harden, Briar Pierce is on first. Madeline Glass is on second. Jalen Kennebrew is going to be on third this afternoon. Chloe Hans is going to be your shortstop. Your left fielder is going to be Briley Harden. Center field is going to be Diana Charo. And in right field, Ruthie Wright. First up for the Lady Cubs, Morgan Simmons, the third baseman, number 5. Hallie Craven, the center fielder, on deck. And Aubrey Englishby, the second baseman, in the hole. And JJ returns. Did you get it done? That's quite a walk out there, isn't it, sir? Does that work the way you want it now? Number 5, Morgan Simmons, the third baseman, now the batter. Brylan Dawkins in the circle for the Lady Panthers. Hallie Craven on deck and Aubrey Englishby in the hole. Pitch comes through. Be a little high on the first one. Good stop by the catcher, Ruby Smart. 1-0 count for Morgan Simmons. Lady Panthers out front 6-0, bottom of the first. First batter for the Lady Cubs, Morgan Simmons, the third baseman. Fast pitch, going to be to the shortstop. Chloe Hans gets it over to first. Too low on the throw, and the runner will advance to second on the error. That'll bring up Hallie Craven, the center fielder, number 14 for the Lady Cubs. Aubrey English will be the second baseman on deck. Kristen Fields, a catcher, in the hole. Brylan Dawkins in the circle for the Lady Panthers. She pitched against the Lady Pirates on Monday as well. She had 6 strikeouts with 115 pitches thrown. Despite the loss, it was a good showing by Brylan Dawkins in the circle. Low pitch gets past the catcher. It'll be ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes as Morgan Simmons takes third base. Aubrey Englishby, the second baseman, on deck. Morgan Simmons on third. Hallie Craven with a 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Strike call by the ump on that one. 1-1 now the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hallie Craven, the center fielder for the Lady Cubs. Aubrey Englishby, the second baseman, on deck. Brylan Dawkins in the circle. This one comes through. Foul ball, tip to the back. Strike 2. 1-2 count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aubrey Englishby on deck. Kristen Fields in the hole. I hear a dog barking. I hope it's not running to catch us. We're sort of batting down under the umbrella and the blankets here behind the table. Got to go where the plug is when you have electrical equipment. 1-2 count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one's a little low. Good stop by the catcher, Ruby Smart 2-2. The double deuces now for Hallie Craven, the Ducks. Pardon me. Aubrey Englishby on deck. Kristen Fields in the hole. Runner on third, Morgan Simmons with a grounder to short. 2-2 pitch comes through. And it's going to hit her in the back, so that's going to be a first base taken by Hallie Craven. Runners on the corners for the Lady Cubs. Hallie Craven on first and Morgan Simmons on third. Aubrey Englishby, the second baseman, number 23, now the batter. Kristen Fields on deck and Allison Alvarado, right fielder in the hole. My daughter lives in Alvarado, and the name is Alvarado, so I might accidentally call it Alvarado at times. I apologize for that. And I hope it's not possible to get electrocuted with equipment and you get wet. I didn't think of that. Strike one called by the ump, then a stolen base by Hallie Craven. 0-1 count, no balls, 1 strike for Aubrey Englishby. Bottom of the first, no outs. Ball 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike for Aubrey Englishby. Kristen Fields, the catcher on deck. Allison Alvarado, the right fielder in the hole. Runners on second and third. Morgan Simmons on third. Hallie Craven on second. Foul ball to the back. Strike 2. 1-2 now the count for Aubrey Englishby. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kristen Fields on deck. Number 23, Englishby with a 1-2 count. Brylan Dawkins gets the pitch across. And swing and a miss. Out number 1, first strikeout for Brylan Dawkins today. Kristen Fields, the catcher, now the batter, number 13. Allison Alvarado on deck and Ava Stewart in the hole. Still have runners on second and third. Morgan Simmons on third. Hallie Craven on second for the Olney Lady Cubs. Lady Panthers lead at 6-0, bottom of the first, 1 away. Pitch by Dawkins comes across fast and foul ball to the back, strike 1. Dawkins with a little heat on that one. 0-1 count for Kristen Fields, the catcher. Allison Alvarado on deck. Little inside pitch, ball 1. 1-1 count now for Kristen Fields, 1 ball, 1 strike. You good, Jay? One count for Fields. This one gets by ball 2. 2-1 count, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hopefully those cameras won't get covered too quickly this time.
Is it starting to taper off a little bit, or is it still misting?
No. I had to go wipe off both of them.
Oh, did you? 2-1 count for Fields. This one goes a little high. 3-1 the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. Simmons on third. Craven on second. Allison Alvarado on deck. Ava Stewart in the hole. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Full platter on the batter.
Full platter on the batter. You are so right. You're learning, Jay. You're learning. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Kristen Fields, the catcher, number 13 for the Lady Cubs. Runners on second and third. This one on the ground, a shortstop. She'll take it over to first, and it'll be out, number 2, and a run scores. So an RBI sacrifice to short by Kristen Fields gets the first run on the board for the Lady Cubs. Morgan Simmons crosses the plate. Hallie Craven goes to third. Allison Alvarado, the right fielder, now the batter. Ball 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on third. Hallie Craven still on third for the Lady Cubs. Ava Stewart on deck, Natalie Simmons in the hole. Allison Alvarado, number 9, the right fielder for the Lady Cubs, has a 2-0 count now, 2 balls, no strikes. Rylan Dawkins in the circle for the Lady Panthers. This one's going to go across. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2-1 count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Allison Alvarado, right fielder, number 9, the batter. I'm not blocking that very well, am I?
You're blocking your paper.
As long as my paper doesn't get wet, because if it gets yucky, I can't read it. Ball 3 gets stopped by the catcher, Ruby Smart, for the Lady Panthers. 3-1 now the count. 2 away, bottom of the first. Lady Panthers lead at 6-1. Pitch comes in a little high. That's going to be a walk for Allison Alvarado. Runners on the corners for the Lady Cubs. Hallie Craven on third. Allison Alvarado on first. Ava Stewart, the left fielder. Number 21 now the batter. Natalie Simmons, the first baseman on deck, and Oakland Hopkins, the shortstop, in the hole. Dawkins in the pitch a little high. Ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners remain on first and third. 2 away, bottom of the first. Seymour out front, 6-1. Looks like it's crying, doesn't it? That one little drip down there. Little high pitch gets past the catcher. And Brylan Dawkins and Ruby Smart on the case. Runners stay on first and third. Or excuse me, she got to second. Allison Alvarado got to second, didn't she?
Yeah.
2-0 count now for Ava Stewart, left fielder, number 21 for the Lady Cubs. Natalie Simmons on deck. A little low on that pitch, ball 3. 3-0 count, 3 balls, no strikes for Ava Stewart. Natalie Simmons on deck and Oakland Hopkins in the hole. Craven on third, Alvarado on second for Olney. Strike, call by the ump. He likes that low zone there. Everybody has their own strike zone, and that's his, a little bit low. 3-1 count now for Ava Stewart. 3 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2. That's another full platter on the batter. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ava Stewart, the left fielder, number 21 for the Lady Cubs. Runners on second and third. Pitch comes in. Little outside, going to be a walk for Ava Stewart. That's going to load the bags for the Lady Cubs. Craven on third, Alvarado on second, and Ava Stewart will be on first. Natalie Simmons now the first baseman, number 20, the batter. Oakland Hopkins on deck, and Kinley Lauderdale, the pitcher, in the hole. 2 away. Bottom of the first, Lady Panthers leading at 6-1. High pitch gets stopped by the catcher, Ruby Smart. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases still loaded for the Lady Cubs. 1-0 count for Natalie Simmons, 1 ball, no strikes. Little high on the pitch, gets past the catcher, ball 2. And the run scores as Craven crosses the plate. Everybody takes another bag as Allison Alvarado moves to third and Ava Stewart to second. Lady Panthers lead at 6-2 now, bottom of the first. 2 away. 2-0 count for Natalie Simmons. A lot of 2s on that board out there. Dawkins in the windup. Foul ball to the back. Strike 1. 2-1 count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Dawkins with 1 strikeout this inning. Pretty pitch. Did he call it a strike? I hope he did.
He did.
He didn't?
Yeah, it looks like he didn't.
You can't get any prettier than that. 3-1 the count. Engrave it and take it across. There you go. That was the pitch right there. It looked like the same one to me. 3-2. Full platter. My platter is full. Natalie Simmons' platter is full. 3-2 count for Simmons, the first baseman for the Lady Cubs. Runners on second and third. Stewart on second. Alvarado on third. This one's a little high and outside. It's going to be a walk. That'll load the bags once again for the Lady Cubs. As Oakland Hopkins comes to the plate, number 12, the shortstop. Kinley Lauderdale, the pitcher on deck. Morgan Simmons in the hole. Ruby Smart going to have a word with Brylin Dawkins and her infield. Still kind of drippy here. Not quite as bad as it was, but it's still there, isn't it, Jay?
Yeah, it is.
Still a little. That flag's still straight out with the wind, so the wind is definitely blowing. Don't know if that'll be a factor. It's a little early to tell. Maybe a factor for me. I don't know if I'll make it the whole game or not.
Might be a factor that might cause JV not to play.
Might cause the JV. Yes, it definitely could have an outcome that's different than what we think it'll be. We just have to wait and see what they do with the weather. They may not want them playing in this weather.
I know our coaches would, but the umps.
Oh, that's true. The umps may not want to stay. Ball 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes for Oakland Hopkins, number 12, the shortstop for the Lady Cubs. Bottom of the first, 2 away, bases loaded. Outside pitch, ball 2, 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes for the shortstop. Oakland Hopkins, Kinley Lauderdale, the pitcher on deck, and Morgan Simmons, the third baseman, in the hole. Getting to the bottom of the lineup for the Lady Cubs, 2 away, bottom of the first. 6-2, Seymour out front. Another outside good catch, stopped by the catcher, Ruby Smart, behind the plate for the Lady Panthers. I guess all those vehicles in the outfield don't realize they have their lights on, do they?
Probably not.
Ball 4, going to be a walk. That'll be a run comes in for the Lady Cubs.
They probably have their lights on auto.
They probably do. I don't do mine on auto. Ava Stewart to third, Natalie Simmons to second, and Oakland Hopkins will be on first. Lady Cubs now trail 6-3. Number 1, Kinley Lauderdale, the pitcher, now the batter. Morgan Simmons on deck and Hallie Craven in the hole, 2 away, bottom of the first. Seymour leading 6-3. Brylin Dawkins wanting to get out of this inning. Strike call by the ump on the first pitch. 0-1 count, no balls, 1 strike. Ball 1, 1-1 count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kinley Lauderdale, the bottom of the lineup for the Lady Cubs. Morgan Simmons, the third baseman, on deck. Stewart on third, Natalie Simmons on second, and Oakland Hopkins on first. Ball 2, 2-1 count, 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's going to be called by the ump. Strike 2, the double deuces, the Ducks now for Kinley Lauderdale. Pitcher for the Lady Cubs. Morgan Simmons on deck. Hallie Craven in the hole. Pitch is a little high, ball 3. 3-2 now, full platter on the batter. Kinley Lauderdale, the pitcher, number 1 for the Lady Cubs. Morgan Simmons, third baseman, on deck. All bags covered by the Lady Cubs. Swing and a miss. Out number 3. That'll retire the side. And Brylin Dawkins will pick up another strikeout in the circle for the Lady Panthers. You want to play some ads for us, Jay?
Yep, we'll play some
Thank
ads
you, sir.
and be right back at the top of the...
Hey there, folks. Got meat processing needs? Well, look no further than Baco Services at 205 East McLean. Jerry Don and Margie Barton and the rest of the team are the real deal. Livestock or wild game, they've got you covered. Just dial 940-889-2424. From custom cuts to friendly service, Baco's your go-to place. Quality that's hard to beat right here in town. Swing by Baco Services today, where good folks and good meat come together.
Need your yard cleaned up or that old junk hauled away? Call Eli's Lawn Care and Junk Removal. Eli is a local high school junior right here in Seymour, offering dependable lawn care and junk removal at a price that fits your budget. From mowing and trimming to cleaning out garages, sheds, and more. No job is too big or too small. Call Eli today at 210-683-0657 and get your yard space looking great.
The Hillside Hall and Event Center, located at 910 East Nevada, Seymour, Texas. For all the special events in your life, owned and
VP, Ruthie Wright on deck, and Jalen Kennebrew in the hole. Rangel had a 2 RBI double to left field in the first. Lady Panthers leading at 6-3 here in the top of the second.
Need your yard cleaned up or that old junk hauled away? Call Eli's Lawn Care and Junk Removal. Eli is a local high school.
Ball 1, 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Ruthie Wright on deck and Jalen Kennebrew in the hole. Jacqueline Rangel with a 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. This one on the ground out in right center field. They'll take it all the way. The right fielder will grab it, and that'll hold her up on first. Jacqueline Rangel with a nice hit to right center field to get the Lady Panthers started here in the top of the second. Ruthie Wright, the right fielder, now the batter. Jalen Kennebrew on deck. Briar Pierce in the hole. Ruthie Wright had a bunt single in the first and also scored a run. Runner on first for the Lady Panthers, Jacqueline Rangel. Ball low. Rangel better hurry if she's going to get to second, and she's going to be there. Ball 2. Is that 2 or just 1? Just 1?
They have 1 on the board.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. 1 ball. No strikes. Jalen Kennebrew on deck. Briar Pierce in the hole. Swing and a miss. That was a pretty pitch there. That needed to be swung at because that was a nice pitch by Kinley Lauderdale for the Lady Cubs. Kristen Fields behind the plate catching for the Lady Cubs today. 1-1 count now for Ruthie Wright. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jalen Kennebrew on deck and Briar Pierce in the hole. Jacqueline Rangel hanging out on second. Ball 2. 2-1 count, 2 balls, 1 strike. No outs here in the top of the second. Lady Panthers out front 6-3. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Another pretty pitch by Lauderdale. 2-2. The double deuces. The Ducks now for Ruthie Wright. Number 20 for the Lady Panthers. Swing and a miss. Out number 1. That's the first strikeout for pitcher Kinley Lauderdale. In the circle for the Lady Cubs. 1 away, top of the second. Jalen Kennebrew now the batter, third baseman for the Lady Panthers. She had a 2 RBI single to left center field in the first. Briar Pierce on deck, Madeline Glass in the hole. Rangel still on second for the Lady Panthers. This one on the ground goes to second base. She'll bobble it a little, but she'll get it over to first for out number 1. That'll advance Rangel to third. And an out for Jalen Kennebrew. That'll be Briar Pierce now the batter. Pierce had a ground out to the pitcher in the first. Madeline Glass on deck, Ruby Smart in the hole, Rangel on third for the Lady Panthers. High pitch, good stop by Kristen Fields behind the plate for the Lady Cubs. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes for Pierce. Madeline Glass, the second baseman on deck, and Ruby Smart, the catcher, in the hole. 1-0 count with 2 away. Foul ball, strike 1. 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike. One count now with Kinley Lauderdale in the circle. 1 ball, 1 strike for Briar Pierce, first baseman for the Lady Panthers. This one's going to be hit out to center field, and it'll be an RBI. It's going to get past the center fielder all the way to the fence, and we'll see Briar Pierce on second, and she'll hold up right behind the second baseman. So a nice RBI hit by Briar Pierce puts another run on the board for the Lady Panthers. Now they now lead it 7-3 with 2 away. Madeline Glass, the second baseman, now the batter. Ruby Smart on deck. Glass had a walk in the first and was tagged out. And the ball on the ground. Dead ball. She'll have to go back. I don't know how they got that, but anyway, ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Ruby Smart on deck. Diana Charo. Oh, this Ruby Smart now. Did it hit Madeline? Oh, I guess it hit her, so they let her go. Okay. Sorry about that. Didn't realize that she gotten hit. Ball on the ground, ball 1. And Briar Pierce will be safe on third. Madeline Glass will take second. Ruby Smart, the catcher. Now the batter has a 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 away here in the top of the second. Diana Charo on deck. Good stop by Fields behind the plate for the Lady Cubs. 2-0 the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Diana Charo, the center fielder, on deck. Smart had a single in the first to third base. 2 balls, no, let's see, 3 balls, no strikes for Ruby Smart. Catcher number 13 for the Lady Panthers. Diana Charo, top of the lineup on deck. Briley Harden in the hole. Ball on the ground, gets past the catcher, and the runners are going to have to go back. Madeline Glass almost made it to third. That's going to be a walk for Ruby Smart. We'll see if she has a courtesy runner since she is the catcher. I believe Shahan.
It looks like Shahan's going
Yeah,
out.
I believe that's the one we thought it was earlier. So she'll be running courtesy for Ruby Smart. That'll bring up Diana Charo, the center fielder for the Lady Panthers. She had a single to left field in the first, as well as a single to the pitcher in the first. Runners on every bag for the Lady Panthers. This one on the ground, gets past the third baseman. It's going to be a 2 RBI hit for Diana Charo. 2 RBI double for Charo. Nicely placed hit by Charo on the ground. Lady Panthers now lead it 9-3 in the top of the second with 2 away. That brings up Briley Harden, left fielder for the Lady Panthers. Shahan is on third and Charo is on second. Timeout to find the plate. Wow, that is sort of missing there, isn't it? Oh, I got a broom in the car. Should I go get it? Got it in the truck?
He's got his rag.
He's got his rag. Looks kind of ghetto there. 1 ball, no strikes. Chloe Hans on deck. Jacqueline Rangel in the hole. This one's popped up. Kristen Fields goes for it, but it's going to fall back down. It'll be a 1-1 count now, 1 ball, 1 strike for Briley Harden.
And she hit a fence, just the wrong fence.
That's right. As long as it didn't hit your little camera back up there.
And it can take a hit.
You think it can take a hit? But we don't really want it to happen while the boss is out, do we?
Probably not.
Probably not. Ball on the ground, gets past the catcher, and Shahan's going to grab the plate. And that'll be another run for the Lady Panthers. Diana Charo on third. Shahan picks up a couple of steals for the Lady Panthers. Or I guess just one because she got hit to third. Good stop by Fields behind the plate. 3-1 now the count for Briley Harden. 3 balls, 1 strike. Chloe Hans, a shortstop on deck. Jacqueline Rangel, who started this inning for the Lady Panthers, in the hole. A little low on that pitch. Ball 4. That'll be a walk for Briley Harden. Runners on the corners now. Briley Harden on first. Diana Charo on third. Chloe. What did she do? What did she do? She turned him what? What did she do?
I don't know.
I didn't see her do anything. So that'll be an out for Briley Harden on, well, I don't know. Our coach is talking. Is that Coach Payne? Is that his name?
Duncan.
Be some discussion with the ump. So that'll be out number 3. That'll retire the side.
All right.
And Chloe Hans will start us off in the top of the third, or the bottom of the third. We go to the top of the third now. You got some ads for us, Jay?
Yep.
People's Bank is your true hometown bank, and we're proud supporters of our Seymour Panthers and local schools. People's Bank is more than just a place to keep your money. We're neighbors, friends, and part of the community we serve. At People's Bank, you'll find quick loan decisions, personal service with a smile, and a team dedicated to building lasting relationships with every customer. Stop by and visit us at our Seymour location or connect with us online at peoplesbanktexas.com. You can also give us a call at 940-889-3113. Good luck to the Seymour Panthers this season from all of us at People's Bank, member of FDIC and equal housing lender.
Derek Dalton with Modern Woodman of America is here to help you plan for your financial future. Since 1883, Modern Woodman has guided families through every stage of life, from protection to saving to retirement. As a member-owned fraternal organization, they also provide unique member benefits and local volunteer opportunities. Shouldn't financial advice focus on your goals and dreams?
We're ready to go. First up for the Lady Cubs, going to be the top of the lineup, Morgan Simmons, number 5, the third baseman. She had a single to the short stop in the first. Lady Panthers now leading it 10-3. Bottom of the second. Dawkins still in the circle for the Lady Panthers. And it's going to be popped up nicely to Ruthie Wright in right field, and she's going to keep it for out number 1. Very dramatic catch there by Ruthie Wright in right field. Did you get all that on camera?
No, the camera doesn't go out that far.
Oh, man.
We're not that fancy.
Oh, you're not that fancy? Okay.
No, we can only get the infield.
Oh, I see. Hallie Craven, the center fielder, now the batter for the Lady Cubs. Aubrey English be on deck. Kristen Fields in the hole, 1 away. High pitch, good stop by the catcher, Ruby Smart. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Craven was hit by the pitch in the first inning. Did score a run for the Lady Cubs and had a stolen base as well. 2 stolen bases as well. Low pitch, good stop by the catcher. 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes. Aubrey English will be on deck and Kristen Fields in the hole. One away here in the bottom of the second. Lady Panthers leading at 10-3. Allie Craven, 2-0 count. Center fielder number 14 for the Lady Cubs. Dawkins in the windup. Pretty pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That was a good looking pitch. 2-1 count now for Hallie Craven. 2 balls, 1 strike. Dawkins threw 44 pitches in the first inning. This one's popped up, and it's going to go close to the dugout. Jalen Kinnebrew not going to risk running into that concrete around there. That could be detrimental to her health. Strike 2 now, the double deuces for Hallie Craven. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the Ducks. Aubrey English be on deck. No runners on, 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, out number 2. Another strikeout picked up by Roland Dawkins. She picked up 2 in the first. 2 away with Aubrey English be the second baseman now, the batter. Kristen Fields, the catcher, on deck, and Allison Alvarado in the hole. This one foul ball to the right. Don't know if she really intended to do that. I think she was going to check her swing and it was already gone. So first one's going to be a foul ball to the right for Aubrey Englishby. She had a strikeout in the first. Kristen Fields on deck, Allison Alvarado in the hole for the Lady Cubs. They trail at 10-3 here in the bottom of the second. You okay? Everything working?
The monitor's being rude.
Ball gets past the catcher, no runners, so it'll be ball 1. 1-1 count for Aubrey Englishby. 1 ball, 1 strike. Someone's hair flying through the air. Another low ball, 2. 2-1 count now for Aubrey Englishby. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kristen Fields on deck. Another ball 3. 3-1 now the count for Aubrey Englishby, second baseman for the Lady Cubs. Kristen Fields, the catcher on deck. Allison Alvarado, the right fielder, in the hole. Englishby is the second baseman. She now has a 3-1 count. Dawkins in the windup. This one goes a little wild. It'll be a walk for Englishby. That'll bring up Kristen Fields, the catcher, number 13 for the Lady Cubs. Allison Alvarado on deck and Ava Stewart in the hole. Kristen Fields had a sacrifice RBI to shortstop in the first. Allison Alvarado on deck. And a runner on first. Englishby will be on first. Kristen Fields, number 13, the catcher. She gets this one on the ground. Chloe Hans gets it over to first and out. Number 3, that'll retire the side as the Lady Cubs strand 1 runner. And no runs are scored in this inning. As we go to the top of the third. You doing us some ads, Jay?
Do you have those two to read?
I will. I'll read them. I read them a couple times when you're out there wiping little cameras. New Horizons at 209 North Washington, specializing in personalized services to cater to your individual needs. From haircuts and coloring to styling and treatments, New Horizons can help you achieve your desired look. They also offer pedicures and manicures, so give them a ring at 888-889-3255. Miguel's Welding Fabrication Repair for all your welding needs. With 30 years of experience in the welding industry, from a simple repair to a custom-made flatbed, give Miguel a call at 940-232-6553. He is a proud supporter of the Lady Panthers. On Tuesday of next week, the 31st of March, Lady Panthers will travel down the road to the Trojanettes in Windthorst. That game will start at 4. This will begin the second half of district play for the Lady Panthers. On Friday, Good Friday, April the 3rd, 10 a.m., the Lady Panthers will be in Electra to face the Lady Tigers. So lots of softball coming up. Another round starting next week as the Lady Panthers travel to Windthorst on Tuesday. Kinley Lauderdale still in the circle for the Lady Cubs. She had 31 pitches in the first inning and 22 in the second, and pitched one strikeout in the second. First up for the Lady Panthers, number 12, Chloe Hans, the shortstop, the senior for the Lady Panthers. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP on deck, and Ruthie Wright, the right fielder, in the hole. In the top of the second, Briley Harden ran to first, and she turned around somehow on the bag instead of just going straight to the bag, and she was called out. It was actually a walk, and when she got to the bag, she turned around the wrong way, and so they called that an out. So that's what retired the side in the top of the second. We weren't really sure what was going on because we were kind of behind some people over here, and we got some info from them. So Chloe Hans is going to start us off here in the top of the third. Lady Panthers leading it 10-3. Kinley Lauderdale still in the circle. Ball one on the first pitch. Hans had a walk in the first and scored a run, and she had a fly out to right in the first. One-0 count now for Chloe Hans. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball two. 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes.
I'm going over there. Okay.
2-0 count. Strike call by the ump on that one. 2-1 now the count for Chloe Hans, number 12, the senior for the Lady Panthers shortstop this afternoon here in Olney against the Lady Cubs. 2-1 the count now for Hans. Jacqueline Rangel on deck. Lauderdale gets the pitch across. It's going to be foul ball, strike 2. Double deuces the Ducks now for Chloe Hans. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP on deck. See some smoke in the distance. You know what? That's the second game we've called that there's been smoke within the area. But we're not worried. It's kind of wet around here. 2-2 pitch. And this one goes past the third baseman, and it's going to be a single for Chloe Hans. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP, now the batter. Ruthie Wright, the right fielder on deck. Jalen Kennebrew in the hole. Rangel had a 2 RBI double in the first and a single to right center field in the second. We're in the top of the third. Lady Panthers out front 10-3, no outs. Smacking it to the shortstop. She'll get it over to second. Trying for the double play, and they just pull off one. So Chloe Hans will be out at second, and Jacqueline Rangel will be on first. That'll bring up Ruthie Wright, the right fielder for the Lady Panthers. Jalen Kennebrew on deck and Briar Pierce in the hole. Ball one on the first pitch. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Ruthie had a bunt single in the first, a strikeout in the second. Her third at bat. She's going to have this one on the ground. It goes to the pitcher. It'll go over to first, and that'll be out number 2. But Rangel will advance to second. That brings up Jalen Kennebrew, the third baseman, number 14 for the Lady Panthers. Briar Pierce on deck and Madeline Glass in the hole. Kennebrew had a single to left center field, 2 RBI single in the first, and a ground out to second in the second. Rangel still on second for the Lady Panthers. This one's going to be popped up, and second baseman's going to be under it for out number 3. Nicely played by the second baseman for the Lady Cubs to retire the side. Lady Panthers leave 1 runner stranded and no runs scored. We'll go to the bottom of the third, and we'll go to Jay and see if he's got any nice words for us to hear about.
We'll have one right here.
Derek Dalton with Modern Women of America is here to help you plan for your financial future. Since 1883, Modern Woodman has guided families through every stage of life, from protection to saving to retirement. As a member-owned fraternal organization, they also provide unique member benefits and local volunteer opportunities. Shouldn't financial advice focus on your goals and dreams? Start the conversation today with Derek Dalton at 940-781-5145. Modern Woodmen of America, touching lives, securing futures.
We want to take a moment to recognize an important part of our Seymour community, our local churches. If you're listening or watching right now and don't currently have a church home, we want you to know that there are many welcoming congregations right here in Seymour that would love to meet you. Whether you're looking for a place to worship, a community to connect with, or simply a place to ask questions and find encouragement, there's a church here for you. In Seymour, you'll find churches like Harvest Christian, First Baptist, First Methodist, and several others serving our community each every week. Are you searching for insurance solutions? Look no further than Loving Insurance. From auto, home, commercial, medical, crop, and life insurance, they've got you covered. For a comprehensive coverage plan, call 940-889-3312 today. Or better yet, swing by at 222 North Washington for your personalized assistance. Trustworthy protection.
First up for the Lady Cubs, number 9, Allison Alvarado, the right fielder for the Lady Cubs. Ava Stewart on deck, Natalie Simmons in the hole. Alvarado had a walk in the first and scored a run for the Lady Cubs. They trail 10-3 behind the Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the third. Ball 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Ava Stewart on deck, Natalie Simmons in the hole. Two count, 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3. 3-0 count now for Allison Alvarado. 3 balls, no strikes. Ava Stewart on deck, Natalie Simmons in the hole for the Lady Cubs. Strike called by the ump. 3-1 now the count for Allison Alvarado. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ava Stewart on deck and Natalie Simmons in the hole, bottom of the third. Strike call by the ump. Going to be another full platter on the batter. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Alvarado, the right fielder for the Lady Cubs. Ball low for a walk. That'll put Allison Alvarado on first. Ava Stewart, the left fielder, now the batter. Natalie Simmons, the first baseman, on deck. Oakland Hopkins in the hole. Stewart had a walk in the first. Runner on first for Olney. Goes for the bunt, gets the foul ball, strike 1. 0-1 count now for Ava Stewart, left fielder for the Lady Cubs. Runner on first. Allison Alvarado on first base. Roland Dawkins still in the circle for the Lady Panthers. Low pitch. Going to try to tag her out, and I believe they're going to run into each other, and she's going to be out by contact, I believe. I don't know. I think she was. That'd be pretty close call. Pretty close call. Little discussion with the ump. We'll see what Justin. I didn't catch his last name. Coach Justin for Olney.
She was in the running lane.
Thought she was on top of the bag, which was probably a little iffy there. She's still out, he says. So out number 1 for the Lady Cubs. 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike now for Ava Stewart, left fielder for the Lady Cubs. Dawkins had 12 pitches in the second inning and 1 strikeout. This one's on the ground. Pops up to Kennebrew, over to first, and it's going to be out. Number 2. That'll bring up Natalie Simmons, number 20 for the Lady Cubs, the first baseman. Oakland Hopkins, shortstop on deck. Kenley Lauderdale, the pitcher in the hole. Simmons had a walk in the first. No runners on. This one's going to be popped foul to the left. Strike one. 0-1 count, no balls, 1 strike. Is it warming up, JJ? No? Okay. I think I'm getting used to it. It just feels warmer now.
Maybe.
Maybe. 0-1 the count, no balls, 1 strike. No hazard pay for us today.
Wouldn't need a tile sponsor for that.
Yeah, we would. Ball 1. 1-1 count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Lady Panthers leading it 10-3. On the ground, hits her leg by strike 2. 1-2 now the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Natalie Simmons, first baseman for the Lady Cubs. This one's going to be hit to Chloe Hans. Out. Number 3 caught on the run by the shortstop for the Lady Panthers. That'll retire the side. No runners left on and no runs scored. We'll go to the top of the 4th. First up for the Lady Panthers, Briar Pierce, the first baseman. Got another word?
Beautiful weather.
Do you have another word? What is it?
The announcer said beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather. Beautiful barbecue weather? Is that what it is?
Let's send him to Baco's with that.
Hey there, folks. Got meat processing needs? Well, look no further than Baco Services at 205 East McLean. Jerry Don and Margie Barton and the rest of the team are the real deal. Livestock or wild game, they've got you covered. Just dial 940-889-2424. From custom cuts to friendly service, Baco's your go-to place. Quality that's hard to beat right here in town. Swing by Baco Services today, where good folks and good meat come together. Looking to buy or sell a home? Let Mary Beth Miller make it easy. With Lone Star Realty, Mary Beth is dedicated to helping you find the perfect place to call home or get top dollar for your property. She knows the local market and puts your needs first every step of the way. Call or text Mary Beth Miller today at 940-631-9746 or email marybeth at buyandselltexas.com, and you can find her on Facebook. Mary Beth Miller with Lone Star Realty, turning houses into homes. Are you looking for top quality tractors, trailers, and a wide range of equipment, along with some exciting auctions? Well, look no further than Montgomery Tractor, conveniently located on Highway 277.
Briar Pierce, first batter for the Lady Panthers, the first baseman. Madeline Glass on deck, Ruby Smart in hole. Foul ball, strike 1.
Almost got
I
over
think
here
that would
to
have been a ball if she would have let her go. 0-1 count, no balls, 1 strike. Lauderdale pitched 9 pitches in the 3rd inning for the Lady Cubs. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 now the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th, Lady Panthers out front 10-3. Oh-2 count. Kenley Lauderdale in the circle. A little slow on that pitch, a little change-up and strikeout for out number 1. Lady Panthers now have Madeline Glass, the second baseman, the batter. Ruby Smart on deck and Diana Charo in the hole. Glass had a walk in the first and was hit by the pitch in the 2nd. No runners on, 1 away. Top of the 4th, Seymour out front 10-3. This one smashed to left center. Did you hear that thing? Boy, that was like a thunk on the cranium there.
Woo. She's going to second.
And she's going to get to second on an error and almost had some softball soup in her mouth there. Softball sandwich. And Madeline Glass will get to second base. Ruby Smart, the catcher, now the batter. Diana Charo on deck. Brawley Harden in the hole. 1 away here in the top of the 4th. First pitch. Going to be a foul ball, and the first baseman's going to kind of run for it, but it's a little bit further than she needed to go. So strike one, no balls, one strike. Diana Charo on deck and Bradley Harden in the hole. Ruby had a single in the first. This one on the ground goes out to center. It's going to be an RBI hit for Ruby Smart. And Ruby's going to be on first, and Madeline Glass is going to go back to the dugout as she scores for the Lady Panthers. They now pull ahead 11-3.
Yeah, that's enough for the run rule at the end of this inning.
15 after 3 and 10 after 5. So it's got to be 15
Almost.
after 3. Almost. Very close.
Let's go, Lady Cubs. It's all right to get dirty.
Number 10, Shahan, going to run courtesy for the catcher, Ruby Smart. Diana Charo to the plate for the Lady Panthers. Top of the lineup here in the top of the fourth with one away. Lady Panthers out front 11-3. This one on the ground, and Shahan will stay on first. So ball one for Diana Charo. 1 ball, no strikes. Bradley Harden, the left fielder on deck. Chloe Hans, shortstop in the hole. Shahan running courtesy on first. High pitch, good stop by the catcher, Kristen Fields, for the Lady Cubs. 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes. I believe the Panthers are in Windthorst this afternoon, are they not, JJ?
The
I think
baseball,
the baseball. I
do
think
think
went.
so.
I think they went to Windthorst. Another ball on the ground, ball 3. 3-0 the count, 3 balls, no strikes for Diana Charo. Shahan remaining on first, 1 away. Top of the fourth, Lady Panthers out front 11-3. Ball 4 and a walk for Diana Charo. That'll move Shahan to second. That'll bring up Bradley Harden, the left fielder for the Lady Panthers. She was hit by the pitch in the first and had a walk in the second. Also had a walk in the first. She got to bat twice in the first inning. This one's going to be bunted to the third baseman, and Bradley Harden's got enough speed. She is on first, and the runner comes in to home, and Diana Charo is going to go back to third. She gets caught in a pickle, and she's going to eat that pickle. She is good to go on third. So Shahan will take home plate. Scoring for the Lady Panthers, they now lead at 12-3.
One more.
Diana
Marathon.
Charo on third. And Bradley Harden made it all the way around to second. Chloe Hans, shortstop, now the batter. Jacqueline Rangel on deck and Ruthie Wright in the hole. Runners on second and third. Ball 1 high. Good stop by Fields behind the plate for Olney. Runners on second and third. Diana Charo on third, Bradley Harden on second. 1 away here in the top of the fourth. Seymour out front, 12-3. A little low on that one. 2-0 count now. 2 balls, no strikes for Chloe Hans, shortstop for the Lady Panthers this afternoon. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP on deck, and Ruthie Wright, the right fielder, in the hole. High pitch gets past the catcher, and the runners will stay in place. Ball 3. 3-0 count, 3 balls, no strikes.
Oh.
Chloe Hans with a 3-0 count, 3 balls, no strikes. Ball 4, that'll be a walk. That's going to load all the bags for the Lady Panthers. Diana Charo on third, Bradley Harden on second, and Chloe Hans on first. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP for the Lady Panthers, now the batter. Ruthie Wright on deck, 1 away, top of the fourth. Lady Panthers leading 12-3. Rangel had a 2 RBI double to left field in the first. See if she can do it again. And she's going to hit it to left, and it's going to go past the shortstop. It's going to be an RBI single this time for Rangel. as the Lady Panthers get another one across the plate.
If they can hold them in the next,
If they
in
can
the
hold
bottom,
them.
then that's the run rule.
Yep. Riley Harden on third. Chloe Hans on second. Jacqueline Rangel on first. That's going to bring up number 20, Ruthie Wright, the right fielder. Had a single bunt in the first. Ball 1-0 count. Ruthie had a strikeout in the second and a ground out to the pitcher in the third. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away, top of the fourth. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 now the count for Ruthie Wright. Jalen Kennebrew on deck and Briar Pierce in the hole. Still loaded bags for the Lady Panthers. Everybody's got a bag out there. Riley Harden, Chloe Hans, Jacqueline Rangel. 3-2-1. And good stop by the catcher Fields for the Lady Cubs. 2-1 count, 2 balls, 1 strike. I said ball 2, didn't I?
You did.
Oh, okay. He kept saying ball 2. I thought maybe he thought I didn't say that.
That's
Good
ball
stop,
3.
a little high on that one. 3-1 count, 3 balls, 1 strike. I really didn't think I was talking that loud. Jalen Kennebrew on deck and Briar Pierce in the hole. Started out with Pierce in this inning.
It's ball 4.
Ball 4, that'll walk a run in for the Lady Panthers. They now lead it 13-3. And Coach Justin will take a timeout to go talk to his pitcher. Got to bring up Jalen Kennebrew, third baseman for the Lady Panthers. Kennebrew had a single to left center field, 2 RBI hit in the first, ground out to second in the second, and a fly out to center field in the third. We'll see what she can do with this at bat. Kinley Lauderdale still in the circle for the Lady Cubs. Only threw 9 pitches in the third inning, so she did a great job there. Had 1 strikeout in the second, threw 31 pitches in the first inning and 22 in the second. So Lauderdale doing a good job for the Lady Cubs in the circle. The Lady Panthers just have hot bats today on this cold, windy, wet afternoon. Good stop by the catcher. Ball 1, 1-0 count, 1 ball, 1 no strikes for Jalen Kennebrew, third baseman for the Lady Panthers, number 14. Chloe Hans on third, Rangel on second, and Ruthie Wright on first for the Lady Panthers. High pitch, almost gets away from the catcher. She recovers. Fields going to get it back to Lauderdale. Be a 2-0 count now for number 14, Jalen Kennebrew. Lady Panthers leading at 14-3 here in the top of the fourth with 1 away. Foul ball, strike 1. 2-1 the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first, second, and third. 2-1 the count for Jalen Kennebrew, 2 balls, 1 strike. Kennebrew, your third baseman this afternoon for the Lady Panthers. This one on the ground, and it'll be ball 3. 3-1 now the count for Kennebrew, 3 balls, 1 strike. You getting warmed up any at all? A little bit?
A little bit.
Don't need your blanket? We
No.
won't say anything.
No.
Wrap it up. This one hit to right field. Nicely placed hit for Kennebrew. Going to be an RBI single to right field for Kennebrew. Nice hit by Jalen Kennebrew. That'll bring in Chloe Hans for another run. The Lady Panthers now lead at 15-3. Runners still on first, second, and third. Rangel on third, Ruthie Wright on second, and Jalen Kennebrew on first. That'll bring up Briar Pierce. We started this inning with Pierce. Still in the top of the fourth. This one on the ground gets off the leg of the pitcher. It'll be ball 1. There's no runner. No runner. 1 away. Top of the fourth. Lady Panthers leading at 15-3. 1 ball, no strikes for Briar Pierce. Number 8. Good stop by the catcher, Kristen Fields, for the Lady Cubs. Kinley Lauderdale in the circle for the Lady Cubs. Pardon me. This one's a little short one on the ground. And it'll be a miss at first. 2 runs going to score Rangel. It'll be an RBI single and 2 run score for Pierce. So scoring for the Lady Panthers, Jacqueline Rangel, Ruthie Wright on third. No, Ruthie Wright scored as well, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
She sure did.
RBI single with an error. With another run.
Madeline Glass hits foul ball to the right, strike 1. Briar Pierce on first. And Jalen Kennebrew on third. Lady Panthers batted back around, so I had to get another page. So now I'm having to work 2 pages here to get our stats going. Not that it's going to hurt me. And Briar Pierce going to grab her a second base there. 1-1 the count for Madeline Glass. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kennebrew on third and Pierce on second for the Lady Panthers. 1 away, top of the 4th. They lead it 17-3 now. Ball comes out of the catcher's glove. 2-1 count now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ruby Smart on deck for the Lady Panthers. High pitch gets past the catcher, and the runner is going to take home. Jalen Kennebrew just covers that plate. You couldn't see it because it was covered with dirt, but she went across it. So he's got to do some house cleaning now. Get that plate cleaned off.
And runner advances.
And the runner advances to third. I'm sure they would. Yeah, that's been a while. 18-3. Lady Panthers now in front of the Lady Cubs. Briar Pierce will be on third for the Lady Panthers. Wow, Madeline Glass slapping it out there to center field, an RBI center field hit. Going to be a single for Madeline Glass. What a hit, good looking hit. When you can hear it through the headphones, that's a pretty good hit.
I think so.
I think so.
It's 19-3
19-3,
in favor of the Panthers.
Lady Panthers, they are really getting after it, are they not?
They are.
When the bats get hot, you can't stop it.
But this is one of their more important games.
It is, yeah. They have to have this because they take 4 teams to the playoffs.
And us, only in Electra, can't be Archer, Windthorst, or Petrolia, so...
Well, we could.
Well, we could.
Yeah, you could.
We could, but...
You never know.
We'll have trouble.
You never know. I don't know. They're playing better.
No, those 3 will
The
have...
last 2 games, the last game and then this game, I thought they've looked really well.
Those 3 will have trouble with, so only in Electra are the real important ones to win against.
Very much so. Okay, you want me to... I can read these ads real quick again.
Go ahead.
Miguel's Welding Fabrication Repair for all your welding needs with 30 years of experience in the welding industry. From a simple repair to a custom-made flatbed, give Miguel a call at 940-232-6553. Proud supporter of the Lady Panthers. We also want to thank New Horizons at 209 North Washington, specializing in personalized services to cater to your individual needs. From haircuts and coloring to styling and treatments, New Horizons can help you achieve your desired look. They also offer pedicures and manicures, so give them a ring, 940-889-3255. Going to have a pitching change for the Lady Cubs. Coming in to relieve Kinley Lauderdale. She'll turn around and I'll get her number. Number 3, going to be the pitcher for the Lady Cubs, Emily Markham. Emily Markham coming in to pitch for the Lady Cubs as Ruby Smart comes to the plate. First pitch is a ball. Ball 1. 1-0 count for Ruby Smart. Dinah Charo on deck, Bradley Harden in the hole. Madeline Glass on first. Ball 2, 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes. Number 13, Ruby Smart, the batter, 2-0 the count. Top of the first, 1 away. Excuse me, top of the fourth, 1 away. Strike called by the ump. Madeline Glass will remain on first. She recovered it. 19-3, Seymour out front. 1 away in the top of the fourth. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2, the double deuces the Ducks now for Ruby Smart. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Madeline Glass, you can't even read the front of her jersey. She's kind of got that red dirt look now. Sliding around on that bag. 2-2 the count for Ruby Smart. This one sounded like it rattled the bat a little bit. She'll be out on first.
Glass advances to second.
She did, didn't she? So 2 away now in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up the top of the lineup again. Diana Charo, the first baseman for the Lady Panthers. Madeline Glass on second. 2 away here in the top of the first. Seymour out front, 19-3. Diana Charo has scored 2 runs and had a 2 RBI hit in the second. Foul ball to the back, strike 1. 0-1 the count now for Diana Charo. No balls, 1 strike. Riley Harden on deck and Chloe Hans in the hole. She comes up under that one, is going to knock it out just short of the left fielder, and it's going to be an advance for Madeline Glass. She'll be on third, and Diana Charo is going to be on first. Riley Harden, the left fielder, now the batter. Chloe Hans on deck. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP, in the hole. Runners on the corner, first and third. Madeline Glass on third, Diana Charo on first. A little high on the pitch, good stop by Fields behind the plate for the Lady Cubs. And Charo will take second. 1-0 count now for Riley Harden. Chloe Hans, a shortstop on deck. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP, in the hole. Runners on second and third. Pitch comes in. And that one's going to go out to left field again, and she's going to run for it, and it's going to miss. It's going to be a 2 RBI double for Riley Harden. Lady Panthers out front, 21-3. That'll bring up Chloe Hans, a shortstop, number 12 for the Lady Panthers. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP, on deck. Ruthie Wright, the right fielder, in the hole. Morcom, the pitcher now for Emily Morcom, the pitcher for Olney. Ball 1, a little low on that pitch.
You know, the only good thing about these clouds is I can actually see these monitors.
I was going to say, it's not quite as bright of a sunshine glare on there today, is it?
Mm-mm.
Of course, it could be a lot of dribble on there. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. That's what I was wondering, would we get electrocuted with this wet equipment? Is there a danger of that?
You only get electrocuted if the power cords are exposed.
Okay, well, I was going to say, you got to go somehow. You might as well go doing something you enjoy. 2-0 count. Ball's a little low on that one. 3-0's count. 3 balls, no strikes for Chloe Hans, the shortstop for the Lady Panthers. Runners on second and third. Diana. No. Harden is on second. Strike called by the ump on that pitch. 3-1 the count now for Chloe Hans. That one's going to be inbounds. So that's going to be an RBI single for Chloe Hans to left field. I didn't know if it was going to stay in or not.
Just barely.
Briley Harden. Yeah, that was pretty close. Briley Harden scores. Jacqueline Rangel, the DP for the Lady Panthers.
Oh, they
Ruthie right on deck. Jalen Kennebrew in the hole. Lady Panthers out front, 22-3. I'm sorry, what is that, Jay?
They scored so many this quarter that the board score can't show it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Has to go around, so Chloe Hans will take second.
Yeah.
Ball 1-0. Was that a ball?
I haven't put on the board yet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a ball 1.
So the said.
Okay. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes for Jacqueline Rangel. Ball 2. 2-0 the count, 2 balls, no strikes. 2 away, top of the 4th. Seymour out front, 22-3 over the Lady Cubs. Ruthie right on deck, Jalen Kennebrew in the hole. This one on the ground to third, goes foul. Strike 1. 2-1 count now for Jacqueline Rangel. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away, top of the 4th. Oh, they got 1-1. I got 2-1. Is it 1-1?
I'm saying 2-1.
That's what I'm going with him. Yeah, I'm going with him. Blue's my favorite color. No, it's not really, but purple is. But good hit by Rangel. Oh my goodness, back to left field, and she's going to catch it for out number 3. That will retire the side.
That was a long top
That was
of the
a
fourth.
long top of the 4th. And the Lady Panthers scored 12 runs that inning. Is that correct?
Uh-huh.
12 runs.
Means unless the...
Lady Cubs have to make something happen this inning, or it's all done for them. Phil
They have to
Collins.
score at least 4.
Yep.
I'll
Well,
run
no, they'll have to get up. It'll
they
have to get to 7. 15 after 3 and 10 after 5. Oh, 10 after 5. Yeah, that's right. You're right. They'll have to score quite a few. It's just 4.
I'll run an ad real quick.
Okay.
When it's time to turn up the music and make memories, call JH Entertainment. From weddings and school dances to family reunions, birthday parties, and everything in between. JH Entertainment brings the beats to keep your crowd on the dance floor all night long. With professional sound, lights, and a playlist tailored just for you. We make sure every event is unforgettable. Don't just throw a party, make it an experience. Book JH Entertainment today, and let's get the party started.
Interbank is a proud supporter of Seymour Panther and Lady Panther sports. With over 40 locations throughout Texas and Oklahoma, Interbank offers a full range of products and services to help make banking more convenient and help you achieve your financial goals. Whatever your banking needs are, you can count on Interbank to provide a high level of personal and professional customer service in a community bank setting while maintaining our commitment to personal.
There you go. Your life.
Okay, I'm counting pitches. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm doing my homework. There were so many pitches that inning, I may have to wait and give that count at the game on Tuesday. Oakland Hopkins, the batter for the Lady Cubs, had a walk in the first. Kinley Lauderdale on deck and Morgan Simmons in the hole. Ryland Dawkins in the circle for the Lady Panthers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. She threw 13 pitches in the third inning. This is bottom of the 4th.
You know, there have been so many slides here at home plate. The batter's box is practically gone.
I don't even see the lines halfway to the base. Strike 2 called by the ump. 0-2 now the count for Oakland Hopkins.
You can kind of see the lines on the camera.
Kinley Lauderdale. Oh, yeah, can you? A little bit?
Like very, very little.
I think most people have seen it long enough they can visualize where it should be. 1-2 the count now for Oakland Hopkins, the shortstop for the Lady Cubs. Kinley Lauderdale on deck. Bottom of the 4th, Lady Panthers leading at 22-3 in Olney. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 out number 1. Another strikeout picked up by pitcher Brawlin Dawkins for the Lady Panthers. She had 2 in the first, 1 in the second. Kinley Lauderdale, the pitcher, now the batter, had a strikeout in the first. Morgan Simmons on deck. Hallie Craven in the hole. A little outside, ball 1. 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes for Kinley Lauderdale. 1 away, bottom of the 4th. Might teach them little girls another yell. Foul ball. Going to go into the crowd. Caught by the Bucky blanket guy over there. Really good catch.
It's Rangel's brother.
Is it? Okay. Didn't know they had a brother. 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away in the bottom of the 4th. Morgan Simmons on deck, Hallie Craven in the hole. 1-1 count. Pitch comes across. It's going to be another foul ball. And that one shot away from it. She didn't want to catch that.
I have to go change the battery in the far camera.
Oh, okay. Are you good?
Yep.
Okay. I'll just talk till you get back. You know I've never done that before. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Kinley Lauderdale, pitcher for the Lady Cubs. Morgan Simmons on deck and Hallie Craven in the hole. 1-2 the count. The pitch comes across. Ball 2. 2-2 now. The double deuces the Ducks for Kinley Lauderdale. Seymour out front 22-3. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 pitch. She's going to come under this one. It's going to be just inside the third baseline, and it's going to be a single for Lauderdale. She'll be on first base. That's going to bring up Morgan Simmons, the third baseman, number 5 for the Lady Cubs. She had a single to short in the first and a fly out to right in the second. Runner on first now for the Lady Cubs. Morgan Simmons, the batter, Hallie Craven on deck, and Aubrey Englishby in the hole. Dawkins in the windup. Little high, good stop by the catcher, Ruby Smart for the Lady Panthers. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner remains on first. Kinley Lauderdale on first. Dawkins in the windup. This one's going to go foul. Strike 1. 1-1 now the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hallie Craven on deck. 1-1. Still the count for Morgan Simmons. Lauderdale remains on first. Bottom of the 4th. This one's hit over to second base, and Madeline Glass having trouble picking that one up, I don't doubt, with all this little bit of moisture. That'll put Morgan Simmons on first and Kinley Lauderdale on second. Hallie Craven now the batter, the center fielder for the Lady Cubs. Aubrey Englishby on deck, and Kristen Fields in the hole. Runners on first and second for the Lady Cubs. Lauderdale on second and Simmons on first. Rylan Dawkins in the windup. Gets away from the catcher. It'll be ball 1 and runners advance. Simmons to second. Lauderdale to third. 2 balls, no strikes now for Hallie Craven. Aubrey Englishby on deck and Kristen Fields in the hole. Ball gets past the catcher. Dawkins covers plate, and Ruby Smart forces the runners back to the bags. Lauderdale to third and Simmons back to second. Two-0 count now for Hallie Craven. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2-1 the count. Good stop by Smart behind the plate as well. 2-1 count for Hallie Craven. Craven was hit by the pitch in the first and had a strikeout in the second. She's got a 3-0 count. She got 2-1 counts, what I have. She had a swing and a miss. That's out. I thought that was out. You sure? She's out. She already had 1 swing. Okay. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That's an out. Number 2. That'll bring up Aubrey Englishby, the second baseman. Number 23. No. Aubrey Englishby should be. Kristen Fields on deck, Allison Alvarado in the hole. Runners on second and third, Morgan Simmons on second. Kinley Lauderdale on third. No, it's supposed to be this one. It's supposed to be 23. They're batting in the right order. He's just not saying their names right. 2 away, bottom of the fourth. This one's going to go past the pitcher. It'll go to center field. It's an RBI single for Aubrey Englishby. Lauderdale crosses the plate for the Lady Cubs. They now trail 22-4. Runners on first and third for the Lady Cubs. That'll bring up number 13, Kristen Fields. Morgan Simmons on third, and Aubrey Englishby on first. Kristen Fields, the catcher, now the batter. 2 away, bottom of the fourth. Ball 1, and the runner advances to second. That'll be a stolen base for Englishby. They're going to make her go back? Nope. That's another person walking. 1-0 the count, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 away, bottom of the fourth. Lady Panthers leading at 22-4 over the Lady Cubs of Olney. Ball 2, little low on that pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Allison Alvarado on deck and Ava Stewart in the hole. Dawkins in the windup. Little high, ball 3. 3-0 count, 3 balls, no strikes. I've lost JJ again. I'm sure he's checking on one of the cameras. These cameras have gotten wet. He's had to go out there and wipe them several times. 3 balls, no strikes. You just don't know how much JJ does for the Seymour Panther Radio. He's really good on this technical business, setting up and getting everything ready to go. That'll be a walk for Kristen Fields. She'll be on first. Morgan Simmons on third. Aubrey Englishby on second. That'll bring up Allison Alvarado, the right fielder, number 9. She had a walk in the first and a walk in the third. Coach Duncan to speak to his players in the circle. Brylin Dawkins has 2 strikeouts this inning. Lady Panthers in front, 22-4. There's Jay. I lost you. I didn't know where you went, man. Boom, 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 boom. We'll be back to action here after the Jeopardy song gets through. Allison Alvarado, the right fielder, now the batter. Ava Stewart on deck. Natalie Simmons in the hole. Bases loaded for the Lady Cubs. Dawkins in the windup. A little outside, ball 1 on the first pitch. 1-0 count for Allison Alvarado. Simmons on third, Englishby on second, and Fields on first. And JJ to my right.
Mm-hmm.
High pitch, good stop by the catcher, Ruby Smart for the Lady Panthers. Do you know if JV are going to play?
Yeah, they are.
They are? You going to stay and do that?
Yeah.
All right. Got to make fun of who again?
Lexi Harrington. Number 7.
Number 7. Like the old Lexi. It's going to get a little jawbone. Strike 1 on the swing and a miss. Waka waka, 2-1 the count for Allison Alvarado.
Well, it's the rule that if your sibling's playing a sport, you have to
razz them, don't you? And the ball gets past the catcher. No runners coming. That'll be ball 3. 3-1 now the count for Allison Alvarado. Right fielder number 9 for the Lady Cubs. Ava Stewart, the left fielder, on deck, and Natalie Simmons, the first baseman, in the hole. Three 3-1 the count. 3-1. And it's going to be on the ground to second. And Glass gets it to first base, and that'll be out number 3. That'll retire the side. That should be your ball game.
That won't be it should be the run rule.
Should be the run rule, and it is. 1 run picked up by the Lady Cubs. Seymour takes the win, 22-4 over the Lady Cubs. We'll be back on Tuesday with varsity baseball in Windthorst. That one at 4 o'clock. Softball at 4 o'clock. And then on Friday, Good Friday, we'll be in Electra at 10 a.m. You going to be there? Can you get up that early, Jay?
I can.
It'll be a day out of school, but you can do it, right?
No, it won't.
You don't? I don't know.
We have Good Friday off.
Yeah. But you'll get over there.
Yeah, we'll be over there.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Jay's going to get another stream going for JV, I think.
Yep.
All right. I'm Lita Slagle. Thanks for listening to us.